Hello, welcome to this episode of Showcase Adrenaline Television. I'm Lee Med alongside the Bookman, Paul Geddes.
Hello.
Coming up in this week's show, we have a look back at a classic match from in your club. We take a look at what's going on with the casting call if you're interested in being a sports entertainer or a wrestler, as I like to call them. We'll tell you how you can do that before the end of the show, and we'll be discussing the upcoming Caledonian Cup tournament, which comes your way Saturday, August 29th at the Lochside Club. It's all coming up in this first episode of Adrenaline TV.
Prodigia comploratus silens oro regnet exitium. Days of warning, night brings morning. My prayers worthless, heaven is burning down. I walk stricken, pitch black vision. Oh, one, save me, caress my weary eyes. Darkest Lord, your mercy shall I gain. Straight the matching of the earth in flames, in flames, in flames, in flames. Nature quaking, prophets aching. I feel faithful, damnation cracks the sky. My heart, fiction, superstition. Your grace, deathless, give life to my last breath. Darkest Lord, your mercy shall I gain. Straight the matching of the earth in flames, in flames, in flames, in
We are on the countdown to the Caledonian Cup tournament. It comes your way Saturday, August 29th at the club over in Lochside. Paul, it's a jam-packed card with superstar after superstar. The likes of James Scott, Sarah, Viper, and of course, one of my favourites, Danny Boy. He's got a challenge ahead of him this upcoming tournament.
Absolutely, he's going one-on-one with Rory Steele. Now, Rory Steele back in your club had a magnificent match against El Technico, a winning effort as well. So Danny Boy, he could be up against it this time in the Caledonian Cup semi-final.
It's going to be a very interesting one because, of course, at In Your Club, Danny Boy had a big challenge. He was taking on Liam Thomson. How would that one work out? Let's find out when we cross to the match. Just get underway. Here we are, set. Welcome this week to Showcase Adrenaline TV. Lee Med at ringside alongside the Bookman Paul Geddes and Kai. Well, what can I say about Kai? You're Stella, as always. Here we are in your Club 2014 jam-packed crowd on hand alongside Club. The man in charge of the action, the man in the black, is of course Steve James. A great match we should be on hand here, Paul. What can we expect from these two combatants, Liam Thomson and Danny Boy?
Both of these men are very, very technical competitors, very well versed. I think we're going to be in for an absolutely fantastic match early.
Very much so. Both men just sounding each other out in the opening few minutes of this one, pacing around the ring. Just not wanting to be too committal at the very start. I mean, Liam Thomson, this is his first match in Showcase for a while, if I'm correct.
Several years since he's last appeared with Showcase Wrestling.
Yeah, he's a veteran of the Scottish scene and seems to be making some of that veteran edge known here to Danny Boy, backing him off into the corner and playing up that bad boy gimmick.
Hard chop right away there, and clever man taking advantage of it outside of the ring, taking some advantage of that count, get his composure back. Doesn't want to rush straight back in there. That would be an obvious mistake from the wily veteran.
Absolutely, if he rushes back in there, Danny Boy has the momentum. It could go all south from there for Liam Thomson.
Then again, you know, Danny Boy known for going over the top rope, so Liam Thomson might not be as safe as he normally would be on the outside area. Danny Boy known for his high flying and technical abilities, trained by the great Canadian Lance Storm.
Yes, of course, Lance Storm himself, a veteran of Stu Hart's dungeon down there. Now we see both combatants back inside the squared circle. Will we see action get underway here? Look at this traditional. They're going for the... oh no, I thought we were going to see a test of strength there, but no. Thomson backing up there. Danny Boy really needs to get the crowd on his hand, get the crowd on his side here, get in there. He needs to take advantage of this one. There we go. Hands on hand, tie up. Here we go, the test of strength. Oh no, look at that. Swift kick to the gut, and look at those vicious blows with that underarm there, side headlock down there on the ring, just taking it out of the veteran. I mean, what does this move do, Kai? There, all the weight on that neck there. It's a traditional hold to make your opponent weaken.
It really wears you out. It takes you to the ground and gets a bit of the wind knocked out of you. You know, it puts you totally in the advantage if you've got that move locked in, and gives you time yourself even to catch a breath. And Danny Boy going here, straight back with the offensive, and a nice arm drag.
Beautiful arm drag. 1, 2. There we go. Will we see a third? No. Beautiful drop kick from a stand place. Here we go for the first 1, 2. No. So close, but yet so far. Maybe just too early. Liam Thomson not really got much taken out from there. Cut straight off the ropes. Wiley there drops back outside for the second time in the opening 5 minutes of this match. He's taking advantage of that and getting out there.
Again, it's that bad boy edge that Liam Thomson has. He knows that, you know, he doesn't have to play fair on the inside of the ring. You know, he can take it to the outside, take a breather, and come back in fresh to face the technically gifted Danny Boy.
Danny now looks like he's actually getting frustrated with Liam Thompson's actions. He wants this match underway.
It does indeed. Steve James getting the guy back. Come on. Just the one game. 2. Oh, look at this. Danny White. Oh, here we go. Wily Coyote. We're talking Looney Tunes round and round the ring. Who's going to be first back in there? No, this could go on. There we go. Back inside the ring. Let's get this action well and truly underway. Oh, beautiful. Baseball-like slide straight there into the face of Liam Thomson, and that hard boot into the back.
And that's the veteran edge that Liam Thomson has. He knows his way around the ring, he knows where he is at all times, and taking advantage of Danny Boy as he got back in the ring there.
They don't call him bad boy for nothing.
They don't indeed. And look at that again, a vicious kick there from Danny Boy, and oh, beautifully done there. And look at that, one flip straight back into the middle of the ring. That has to, because I mean, there's no give in those pads. It's wood straight under there. No spring load. Remember, this is the thing. People see this on TV. They think it's nice. It's trampolining. Far, far from it. Oh, what's going to happen here? Oh, that had to hurt.
Caught the situation for Danny Boy.
Oh, and straight out to the outside. Now we see Danny Boy in the unfamiliar situation of being on the outside of the ring. Steve James will do his job and initiate that count, to course a count of 10 to get back to your feet, back inside the ring, or this one will go via a count out. But look at this, Thomson straight back out there, taunting ready. What could we see? One of these strong axe handles. Oh, beautiful knee to the side, just out of the ribcage area there, right inside of the fans. A jam-packed night on hand at the Lockside Club here. Nothing like getting up close and personal with the hard-hitting wrestling action that we bring you each and every week here on Showcase Adrenaline Television. Tweet your thoughts at Showcase Wrestling and keep in touch with us on our website www.showcasepromotions.co.uk. No need to pay $9.99 a month to see this extreme wrestling action. Are you ready for this chop? Strong chops coming. Oh, he missed. He missed. That could come back and haunt him in the later parts of this match. But beautiful arm wringer there, Sweets.
Danny Boy just taking that hand now. It seems to be working on a mistake from Liam Thomson. This could come back and bite Liam Thomson bad.
Yeah, it could be a real fatal mistake there. You know, both of these men know their way around the ring, know what they're doing, and Danny Boy taking full advantage of that possible hand injury now that Liam Thomson may have suffered.
Of course, there we see Drew Geddes at ringside getting the action shots we've come to expect from DG News and Sports. You can keep up to date with everything that's going on our social media feeds as well. Whip off the rope, smack, bang, down goes Danny Boy, the centre of the ring. Look at Liam Thomson just posing, taunting the crowd, but you can see that injury that's been done to that hand. It's hurting him. In for a count. 1, 2. No, not to be a 3 count.
Those taunts may have been a fatal mistake for Liam Thomson. They're not capitalising straight away on the possible pinfall victory over Danny Boy that could have occurred.
Axe handle straight to the back there. We see Danny Boy struggling to get back up to the ring. Swift kick to the small of that back. Of course, he'll place that strength so much. He has a back injury. He's not going to be able to execute those big body slams that he does in setup for so many of his finishing manoeuvres, Kai.
It's got to be a real hindrance to him, but you know, coming out there with a whip into the corner, Liam Thomson showing why he is known as the veteran of the Scottish wrestling scene and a former
It's another
British
count. He hooks the
champion.
ring. 1, 2. No, it just wasn't to be again. But this is the thing now. Does Liam Thomson smell the blood of Danny Boy? Every chance he gets now, going for those hold down moves, going for that pinning predicament. Remember, the important thing is to grab that leg. If he hooks the leg, so much more difficult to get the momentum to kick out of it at the end of it. The fans coming behind him now. Here, Paul, we can see the leg going, the chance going.
The fans are very much getting behind Danny, and that's one of the advantages Danny had. He is a very appealing guy. The fans absolutely love him here at Showcase Wrestling, and he really likes to play with him.
He does indeed punch to the gut. Swift knee to the midpoint, knee to the sternum, and it goes head over body. And again, Liam Thomson straight back on there, pulls him over, hooks that. 1, 2. Oh, very, very close. 2.5. But remember, as we said before, close only counts in what? Horseshoes and hand grenades. Steve James, the referee, calling the action right down the middle. Swift shoulder to the middle there. Danny Boy trying to do everything he can to get back into this match, but again, Liam Thomson just not having any of it. Backs off into the ropes and clubbing forearm into the back of the shoulders, into the base of the neck before another moment to soak in the adulation of the crowd here.
You've got to notice that great, you know, technical, you know, psychological standpoint from Liam Thomson, going for multiple pins, going for, you know, the same thing over and over, trying to wear down.
Flip here. 1, 2. No, just too close to the ring. Sorry for interrupting there.
No problem at all.
Beautiful, both guys with the same idea, but Danny Boy coming out the worst of it there. Again, Thomson going straight back in. 1, 2. 2.5.
As I was saying, you know, Liam Thomson, you know, continues to go for those pins, tries to keep Danny Boy down time and again, and you know, has got to start playing mind games with Danny Boy, but also, what's it going to take for Liam Thomson to get the job done here?
This could be a repercussion of the hand injury from earlier on. He's hooking that leg, but I'm not sure he's quite got the strength in that hand to keep Danny Boy in place right now.
Both men need to be careful here, going in with those closed fists so close to Steve James, the referee there. But now Danny Boy set up nicely in the ropes. Is Liam Thomson telegraphing this straight? Oh, elbow to the face might buy Danny Boy some time with swift boot follow-up action there. Now jumps up onto the middle rope, straight up, beautiful drop kick, flying drop kick off there. Crowd beginning to feel the momentum might be turning in this one. The chants are building up. Danny. You can hear it here. Both men propping himself up against the ring. Boot to the face by Thomson to Danny Boy. Now Danny Boy's turn on the middle turnbuckle straight off there. Oh, he's caught, and yes, it's a slingshot into the middle of that. Look at that, right into the middle of the turnbuckle there. Beautiful bulldog onto the knee. And it's coming, it's all Danny Boy now. Beautiful.
It's looking as if the blood might be in the water.
1, 2. Oh no, just was not to be, but closer than I think we've seen a count yet. The cadence still very nice, very well executed by Steve James, our referee there, pulling him back up now. Danny Boy with Liam Thomson in control of this one now. There, look, he went for that, but no, the strength just not quite there. Thompson able to pull himself over. Beautiful kick. What's here? Oh, look at that beautiful DDT variation there,
This could be it.
1, 2, 3. Oh no, that was very, very close. I think some members of the crowd actually thought that one had been there. He is calling it. Look at this. He's given the sign here. What can we see? Could we expect to see a line salt here? He's telegraphing it beautifully. 1, 2. Oh, he missed. He missed. Look at that, Liam Thomson.
And that is Liam Thomson. He knows where he is in that ring at all times, and he is about to take advantage of that mistake.
Beautiful, look at that 20 by 20 square. Knows it 2L1, 2. Ooh, I'm not saying anything here, but Steve James, if you ask me, slightly slow with that 3 count there. If I was Liam Thomson, I'd be having a word in the ear.
Yeah, and I think you're right, he is definitely not pleased at that possible slow count there.
Setting up, Thompson setting him up nicely, just waiting for Danny Boy to turn around. Beautiful. Oh, he grabbed the ropes. He grabbed the ropes. We talk about ring awareness, we talk about ring position, and there it is. And look at that, straight over there. This could buy Danny Boy some all-essential time. But no, I don't think he's going to take it. He's flying. Oh my God,
what a manoeuvre.
That is something else. Rapturous applause from the crowd here at Lockside Club. This is Showcase Adrenaline Television, bringing you the best in wrestling action each and every week. Here we go. 1, 2. No, didn't hook the leg though there. Expected better from Danny Boy, especially the way this match has been going. Danny seems to be coming back into this match. Liam Watson's getting a little bit tired. He's calling for the lion salt. He caught it that time, landed on his knees. Look at this, could we see a reversal? A reversal there. And here we go, beautiful, up, back, over, lands on his feet, does Liam Thomson.
What a drop kick.
Here we go, he's dialing up, could we see it? Oh, look at that. Both legs to the back of the back. Reversal here, he's got the trunks, referee. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Nice back kick by Danny Boy.
Here we go, 1, 2, look at this, a lion salt hooks it, 1, 2, 3, there we go, that is your winner. It is Danny Boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Danny Boy!
So I've been asked to give you my thoughts on the Caledonian Cup tournament taking place August 29th at the club Dumfries. Well, I can safely say that I am looking forward to this tournament, because not only do I, Danny Boy Rodgers, get to take home the Caledonian Cup, but in the first round I faced Rory Steele, a man that made quite an impression on his debut. In fact, he cost my good friend El Technico his job. But Rory, you see, he's still obsessed with that. He is still obsessed with El Technico and some wild theory about some other member in the Showcase roster. But that's his mistake, because he should be concentrating on me. He should be concentrating on Danny Boy Rodgers, a man still undefeated in Showcase Wrestling, and a man that's still going to be undefeated come the end of the Caledonian Cup tournament. Because after I beat Rory, I progressed to the final, and I face either Viper or DCT. Both great competitors in their own right. But you see, the person that's going to win the tournament, he's not going to be the best athlete or even the best wrestler. The person that's going to win, they're going to be the person that wants it the most. They're going to be the person who you knock down, but they get back up again and again and again. And me, that's me. That's Danny Boy Rodgers. Because in that ring, between those ropes and under those lights, there is no one that can touch me. And on August 29th, I proved that. I proved that when Danny Boy Rodgers takes home the Caledonian Cup.
Some wise words there from Danny Boy for his opponent on the night of the Caledonian Cup tournament. It's shaping up to be an amazing card from top to toe, Paul Guinness. As a booker, I don't know how you do it. I mean, look at the talent you've got on hand. You've got Danny Boy, you've got Sarah, you've got Viper, you've got James Scott, you've got, it's a natural who's who, Nathan Black's on there as well. But the thing that, of course, people are talking about, certainly in the wrestling circles that I've been speaking to, is this big, for the first time ever in Showcase history, an intergender match. What is going on here? It's going to be very interesting. Man taking on woman. It's the battle of the sexes for a place in the final of the Caledonian Cup.
Absolutely, the first ever intergender match in Showcase Wrestling. The random match generator for the Caledonian Cup threw them together. Viper, DCT. Complete contrast in personalities there, but I think we're going to be in for an absolutely spectacular contest between the two.
Very much too. It'll be interesting to see what happens when DCT gets his hands on the the curves, should we say, the womanly shape. But this is the thing, looks can be deceptive, you know, I mean, very pleasing on the eye, but my oh my, she can work it in the ring, well and truly.
Absolutely, don't call her Viper for no reason. She is vicious, she's ferocious, and she will take down anyone that gets in her path. She will give it the best shot she can.
Of course, and there's also a three-way match on that card as well, Paul. The winner of that one will go on to the Money in the Bank match at our next card after that in November. It's all setting up absolutely beautifully, but of course, the big story, the big rivalry coming into this one, it was set up beautifully in your club for so long. We'd seen those videos asking the question, you're not afraid of the dark, are you? The questions were being asked, nobody knew what was going on, and we were there in attendance that night in your club. After the main event, the lights dimmed and bang, the impact was made, the group that is now known as DTR.
Absolutely dead to rights. Mike Musso, Nathan Black and Damo all invading the ring and taking down James Scott. They'd already taken down Liam Watson earlier in the night through, it was I think Damo and Nathan Black, and the locker room is terrified. They're all running scared now, and James Scott, Liam Watson and of course James Scott's old tag partner T2K man Wolfgang is coming in to stop this scary force in Showcase Wrestling.
It's definitely going to be one to watch. For more information, you can of course check out our website, showcasepromotions.co.uk. You can keep up with us on Facebook, facebook.com/Showcase Promotions, or you can follow us on Twitter as well, at Showcase Promotions. You will want to be a part of this one. It's the biggest night of wrestling in action Dumfries has seen in certainly quite some time. It takes place Saturday, August 29th, a bell time of 7 o'clock. Doors open 6:30 at the club at Logside. Tickets selling fast. You want to grab yours while you can. Get yourself along to Mississippi Bar and Grill. You can also call the ticket hotline 01387 269 028. It's going to be an amazing night. Join us at the club for that one.
You're not afraid of the dark, are you?